How's it going, YouTube? Marshall Dragon back again with another YouTube video. Today we are going to be engine swapping a lawnmower off of this John Deere right here behind me for an engine that I have lying in my shop, which I'll show y'all right now. Excuse the mess in the shop, I know it's bad. We got this engine right here off of this lawnmower, which works flawlessly. When I did have it running a couple months ago, all that I did too, I was just pulled the carb off of it, so it has no carb, and the thing's just sitting here, not doing anything. I'm like losing money by not having everything working on it, and I put some money into it because I was going to have that engine. I was going to fix it for a customer, that lawnmower for a customer, but it was going to cost too. I mean, you're better off just buying a decent used lawnmower than it would be worth fixing this one. So there's that, and yeah, what we're going to do is just take that engine off of there, because on this lawnmower, this green John Deere out here, I believe it has a cracked compression ring on it, because no matter what, it has some bad, like, blow-by, like oil just comes out of that breather port, and that's not good. And as far as, I thought it was a blown head gasket, but it wasn't, so I am going to work on engine swapping this. I believe what we're going to do first is probably get the new engine off, and then get the new engine off, the donor engine off of that, get the donor engine off of the lawnmower over here, and then to get that engine off, and then you'll get the idea of how to do it. So I'm going to try to figure out what's going to be the best way to get this engine off over here, and we'll go from there. I probably need to back that up. That way we have some more working room, because all my junk in here. But I don't think it will be too bad. So y'all stay tuned for what we got next. Thank y'all. Alright, so as you can see, we got the deck off. That's very straightforward. If you think it's a hard process, you'd be wrong. It is not. All that you got to do, it's like it is 5 pins that hold it on there, and it's off. Very easy to figure out. Now the next step would be to raise up your front end, and we are going to work on unbolting the engine off of the lawnmower. All lawnmower engines are typically held on by 4 bolts. They're very easy to find. Lawnmowers are very easy to figure out. There's nothing to them whatsoever. But like I said, next step is going to be jacking up the front end. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I have an engine hoist out there. That would be really helpful to use. I'll figure something out, though, on how we're going to get this lifted up. But that's going to be the next step in removing this right here engine. Thank you. So, alright, I got the lawnmower lifted up on the jack stands. I didn't end up using any tools to help me out. I just used my pure muscle to lift it up and then push the jack stands underneath. This next step of unbolting the engine, you're probably going to want a breaker bar. You're going to want an extension, and then you're going to want some sockets. It's going to be the same size bolt all the way around. Use a breaker bar to at least break them free, because this is aluminum. Aluminum can crack under excessive amounts of stress, like an impact might impose on it. So play it safe, use a breaker bar, and you ought to be good to go. So I am going to unbolt the engine, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I broke the bolts free with my breaker bar. Then I switched it over to my impact after they were broken free, because if you have pneumatic tools or power tools, use them if you have them. Next step would be to get our wiring unhooked from our mower. The only really wiring that you're going to have is going to be looks like that right there, and then your wire that goes to your starter, your power wire, your starter, and then this will just pop up. Check to see, this one looks like it is connected, so I'm going to disconnect this exhaust thing right here, or exhaust, or header, or flange, whatever you want to call it. And then this engine should just pull straight out. Make sure you get your drive belt off of the shaft, of course, off the pulley in the front, and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And just like that, the engine is out of the lawnmower. Like I said earlier, this is a very basic process, very, very basic. And this goes for just about every mower I've ever worked on. Probably every mower I've ever worked on, riding lawnmower-wise. It's just, I mean, in and out with these engines. The next step for this is going to be doing the exact same thing to the green John Deere out there. You are probably wondering, Marshall, what happened to the mini bike engine build? You probably aren't. Nobody would worry about that. But here it is right here. I blew it up. It wasn't good what happened. I think I mentioned that in a video before. So yeah, I'm going to try to, start a new business model where I actually have a set number of days a week that I work, because what I'm doing right now just isn't working for me. I have managed to build up a huge piling of other people's stuff, and that's just, well, y'all know that's not good business. So new business model is going to be coming. I got to figure out what's going to work for me, but I will figure something out, and I will fix my problems, because this is not the way, or I'm not doing things the way that business needs to be done around here. But we are taking a step in the right direction with this engine swap on that green John Deere out there. So without further ado, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all learned something today. Maybe y'all did, maybe y'all didn't. If so, if y'all did learn anything, I am glad y'all did. And so with that being said, that's the end of this video. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.